Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris checking in once again. Happy Wednesday. And, we had the Bitcoin pump for the FOMC meeting. We're going to jump into the Bitcoin price today. Of course, I'm going to jump into some news. We got some good news. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit and go over how to fix your credit and how to get money to invest, because that's going to be the number one thing that everybody should be and need to be doing, because the only way you're going to get ahead in life is if you invest. You cannot continue to not invest, right? And continue to continue to do the same things and expect a different result. So the great thing is, Bitcoin Chris got you back. I'm gonna show you again how to fix your credit generically, just generalized, and then we're gonna go over how you can invest. And of course, right now we're gonna jump into the Bitcoin price. Head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris to get 10 bucks free Bitcoin, guys, and sign up, set up your automatic DCA. I've been with Swan since 2020. Great company. Shout out to Corey. And you guys can wire up to $10 million and start to smash by your Bitcoin. They have the lowest fees in the industry, and they have automatic withdrawals to your wallet, right? Your cold wallet, if you have that set up already. So what we're gonna do right now, before we do actually, make sure you head over to bitcoin-fiatdad.com or scan this QR code. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe. And if you're watching on X, hit that like, head over to YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe for me as well. And again, pre-order my new book, Bitcoin Dad Fiat Dad, right there. Scan that or go to bitcoin-fiatdad.com. And without any further ado, let's jump into these Bitcoin prices. All right. So I'm looking at SPX and I'm looking at Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin is good to go. We're at 42.7. Hours ago, I said on the 4 hour we had a green dot, and that played out. Yesterday, I did say as well, I'm going to see how this plays out. We could go down lower, but we didn't. We continued to pump because we had a red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot, and the final decision was on the green dot, right? And as you can see here, faked out all the bears, got collapsed, right? And now we're starting to pump and heading back up to hopefully 43,000 and higher, right? Because that's a 618 Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so we have that there. All right, so look, Bitcoin's looking good. Let me just zoom in on this alone here. All right, cool. So we're looking at the 4 hour. I have on the Hakanashi candles. Let me put it back to regular candles for you guys. All right, cool. All right. So as you can see here, the highest point is here. Take that fib down to the lowest point here. Highest high, lowest swing low, highest swing high, and then you get your Fibonacci retracement. So we're almost there. Like I said in yesterday's video, pretty much I'm expecting us to hit the 618, and we're almost there. And I was actually expecting us to dump a little more because of, bears getting excited, and I want a cheaper Bitcoin, right? I get excited when Bitcoin dips. I don't know about you guys, but I get excited when Bitcoin dips because that means it's an opportunity to stack your Bitcoin much cheaper, right? So right now, again, we're looking at the 4 hour, looking pretty good. We're looking at Market Cipher. Shout out to Crypto Face. If you guys are interested in that, check that out in the description below. Very easy trading indicator tool. If you trade to make money, shout out to you, because you are, you got to be pretty nice at trading to be able to make a living off trading. So shout out to you guys if you do. All right, so here we're seeing VWAP head up, RSI heading up. Looks like VWAP is crabby sideways, but momentum is headed up, and money flow never went red on the 4 hour, so that's great. Jump to the 2 hour. Got this green dot here. If you would have went long here, you're just good. See, just all you got to do is look at the green dots, guys. 1 hour. I put this green line here to show you when the money flow went from red to green on 1 hour chart. Because as you can see, again, guys, so I'm going to draw this again. And I'm going to change this color to red or pink or whatever color that is, right? All right, cool. So as you can see here, as soon as we turn from, actually, it's actually a little bit more over. Boom. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Again, shout out to Crypto Face and Market Cipher because this is so easy to use. So as soon as we turn into the red, right, which is right here, money flow goes into the red, we get massive sell-offs. Momentum is down. You see momentum is down, way down here. You have momentum down, RSI headed down, and then you have money flow going into the red. That's, that's sells. That's all sells coming in. And as you can see here, as soon as we flip from that red up to the green, you're going to see these calls going, these buys going in, and look at RSI, stochastic RSI, both headed up, momentum headed up strongly as well. And then we had the green dot at 7 o'clock this morning as well. So let's zoom out. Red dot here. We just looked at the red, not even the red dot, right? It's because the red dot is right here. So you got an early warning on the red dot, and then on top of that you got. I don't even have the other market step on. Boom. You got red diamond, blood diamonds, which I don't even use like that, right? So let me go ahead and take those off. I don't even use them like that. Cool. So as soon as you get the red dot and momentum heading down and money flows red and RSI, stochastic RSI heading down, boom, sells, all red, all sells. And as soon as you turn from red to green, all buys. So again, we're about to be hitting the 0.618. So if you guys have been watching the stream, if you were shorting, hey, I don't think it's wise to short Bitcoin. We hit that Bart Simpson pattern here, and now we're hitting the Bart Simpson right back up. And actually, I was thinking yesterday after I got off the live stream, I'm like, yo, I made a video about Bitcoin doing the same exact thing because Bitcoin likes to do that. And, the same video, the same kind of move that Bitcoin made a while ago, Bitcoin did the exact same thing here. I think this is pretty much, manipulation between the exchanges to liquidate all the longs and then flip it and then liquidate all the shorts, as well as, getting everybody anybody out of the way that it's not going to be here long term. They're going to sell and take profits once we start dumping. So that's where the whales come in, and we gotta buy up the dip. All right, so looking here, we have a green dot. This is 11 hour. I don't know why I hit 11 hour. 12 hour. Green dot, 12 hour, 1 day. VWAP looks like it's about to head up. RSI, stochastic RSI heading up. Once we get that green dot on the daily, and I think it's going to pop up sooner or later, I think we're going to see, that push up to 50K. So we'll see how that plays out. So that is the daily 1 week. Let me get these figs off of here. All right, so we're going to look at coin now because I told you guys that I also have these alerts here. Bitcoin never came down and hit these alerts. So I'm going to delete them. Above the 200-day moving average. And this is something that I did earlier. On the shorter time frame, I said if we pump up here, we came up to resistance here, and then we came back around. And then we popped right out. So again, looking like we could head up to 45K. All right, so let's look at coin and the DXY next. Coin is ripping right now, 150. Okay, coin, 150 green dot, 10 minute. Let's look at the hourly, of course. Jump out, zoom out, zoom out. Looking good on the hourly. Green dot at 8 o'clock this morning. Sales, buys, everything has just been pumping since then. and it hit my alert at 148, which I was waiting for, so that's excellent. And then again, 160 is what I'm looking for. And then let's look at the 4 hour. Looking super strong, super healthy. Look at that. That's crazy. So if you just would have gotten that noon, you're good. Boom. Right straight up. All right, cool. So one day, and then that'll be it for coin. Looking good, headed up. RSI stochastic RSI, and this could curve back up. Either be a higher wave here or a lower wave. So it's either going to go up high or it's going to do something like this. And then, so we shall see how that goes. That's coin on the daily. Let's look at the DXY. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. All right, retested the 200-day moving average. Boom, broke down, tested it. It's called the kiss of death. And RSI stochastic RSI headed down. So TLT would be a great, if I'm not mistaken, too short. Or is this wrong? I don't know what ticker that is. TLT is actually doing good. All right, so let's get back to the DXY. I was confused. I was mistaken. I was wrong. I'm not sure what the stock ticker is that correlates with the DXY, but I thought it was TLT. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's not. Red dot. This is on the daily, so we're going to be coming down, which is great for assets. 4 hour. Jumping into that. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe if you're tuned in. I know it's 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. Probably not going to watch this till later on, so if you're watching the replay, hit that like, share, subscribe, and let me know where you're from in the comments. All right, so headed down strongly on the 4 hour. All right, this is all during FOMC or the Fed meeting. I don't know what it was today. Nor do I really care. Nor do I really care. All right, so RSI stochastic RSI headed down, looking together, super strong, right into the red, and we are momentum is down bad. All right, so that's the 2 hour, 1 hour real quick. The 30-minute. Feel like it's bear flagging. All right, let's look at the 1 week. All right, still expecting us to touch the $99 range. If we break that, 98, 6.65, 786 would be $94 DXY, the dollar index. So that'll be amazing. And let's look at the monthly real quick. I'm gonna see. There it is. There it is. So zooming out. This is back in 1985. You see that? Now see this 164 was the all-time high based on this chart for the DXY. The lowest that this has gone is $70, but I'm not sure when that was. Let me 70. When was this? 2008. 1971, the financial crisis. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so that's the DXY. Anytime this is strong, assets tend to be in the red, and anytime this is down or in the red, assets are looking strong. So we had a crazy run from May to September, and then finally pulling back. All right, so that's the DXY. All right, excellent. So let's jump into some tweets. Per usual, make sure you head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get $10 free Bitcoin. Hit that like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on X, aka Twitter, make sure you hit that like button. And let's jump over into some of these tweets that I got for you guys. All right, I'll put you. Here we go. All right, cool. Jumping into the tweets, guys. Excellent. So BlackRock has amended its Bitcoin ETF structure to make it easier for Wall Street banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan to own Bitcoin, even though regulations prevent banks from holding Bitcoin directly. This model is designed to improve investor protection and reduce transaction costs, both key SEC requirements for approval. Here we go. My question is, since when do they care about investor protection? Unless you are a accredited investor. And for those of you that don't know what an accredited investor is, let's look it up. I think you have to have a net worth of, there it is. All right. What's the requirements, guys? I think my VPN's on, so it's telling me about UK. There it is. In the United States, to be considered a creditor investor, a natural person must have a net worth of at least $1 million, excluding the value of one's primary residence, or have income at least $200,000 each year for the last 2 years, or $300,000 combined if married and had the expectation to make the same amount this year, or otherwise must be a holder of a specific license in good standing. Now, we're not donating to you. Don't want to talk about Bitcoin, y'all get to struggle. Struggle like everybody else that's not on the Bitcoin standard. No investment, no donation from me, okay? Thank you, though. Appreciate you. All right, cool. So let me digress. So here we go. SEC, bullish news, SEC ETF is amended by BlackRock. All right, cool. Federal Reserve leaves rates unchanged, remains at 5.25 to 5.50. All right, so bullish news, everything pumped. So if you got assets, good job. Let's jump back to the Bitcoin price real quick just to see what's going on. $42,848, 43,000 is the target, just to be safe. And then that fib was around 43,150 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 43,170, 150. All right, cool. Bitcoin 42,881. Let's go. 43,000 is expected. 43,000 is expected. Looking for 44. Can we get a 44,000? 44,000. Why do you need Bitcoin? Go check out this video. Shout out to Crypto. It's basically a video showing you how much inflation, how much money we print, how much we printed money, and how that looks on a visual, as a visual standby. You can make it all the way to the moon and back for 4.5 times with the U.S. dollar debt. That's how much money they printed. This is crazy. Yo, this is crazy thinking about this. This is absolutely crazy. I don't even want to go watch that video if you guys want to watch that, right? All right, tweets went out about coin. Chris Johnson said, what do you say? Name something you were taught led to believe that you don't believe anymore. A bank is the best place to save your money. Well, you said crazier thing putting your money in the bank is loaning it to the bank so they can loan it out to someone else for a profit and they don't even share it with you. Absolutely. If you know better, you do better. If you know better, you do better. I thought this was dope, but Max tweeted about it and said that somebody minted a couple of these NFTs on ordinals and they sold for like 100,000. So odd, money laundering could be. Translation: KSA and Qatar about to drop 1 trillion in the Bitcoin, yo. 500 billion each. Breaking news: the world's largest oil company, Saudi Aramco, partners with Japanese finance giant SBI Holdings to explore investing in digital assets. Yeah, they don't want to tell everybody, right? But I'm telling you now. Max told you, I'm telling you. If you are prepared about what's about to happen, and this is going to set off that domino effect of other companies, other principalities, other nations, other corporations, all rushing to buy Bitcoin, guys. So stack your Bitcoin chip. That's all I gotta say. Yep, had a long earlier today. Saw that we were going long. Got that green dot, green line. Took a long and made 41%. I used 50x leverage on this particular trade. It was a baby bag. Don't do it like how I did it. I'm a degen and a very smart degen, right? You don't want to use 50x leverage, right? You want to use 10 to 20 max. And if you're new, don't use any leverage. All right, and don't even trade, right? Don't even trade. Just chill. Buy Bitcoin and chill, unless you know what you're doing. Breaking: Bitcoin to be recorded at fair value market under the new SB rules issued today. According to Bloomberg, this is huge. Previous companies would only value the Bitcoin at the lowest price since they bought it, which meant they would have to record losses, but not the gains when the price recovered. Bitcoin keeps winning. I mean, it makes sense if you are a business and you want to capture those losses to pay less taxes. So that actually makes sense. But because of the type of asset this is, you can do cost segregation with your real estate properties, right? You can write off, expenses, especially now, right? If you want to be spending any extra capital that you have in your business, so you don't get paid, so you don't have to pay Uncle Sam, right? Because if you don't spend it, then you pay Uncle Sam for that. So you might as well spend it on your business. Anything that you need for your business, you can definitely, save money on taxes. So with that being said, bullish news. Let's move on. Look at that. 6 hours ago, 4-hour green dot. Told you guys that we're gonna pamp it, and we're gonna pamp it. So once I saw this, I already knew what time it was, and that's when we jump into longs and make some money, guys. All right. I was going through some tweets yesterday, and I saw some old tweets. So this is from August, pretty much talking about manifestation, how it's in the Bible. Um, he says when you pray for something, believe that you already have it, that it's already been given to you, or that you already have it, and then you will receive it. So nowadays, people call it manifestation. People call it, whatever they want to call it, but that is what it is. But the first place it was recorded is Jesus. All praise to the Most High. Let's go. They keep asking me why I talk about Bitcoin so much. I mean, why are you not talking about Bitcoin so much? Why are you not talking about the best performing asset on earth? Especially in the last decade, especially in the last, year, right? I think we're the best asset this year. I'm not sure of any other asset that I don't know. I'm sure there's other assets that went up, pretty good as well. But Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Y'all ain't doing these numbers though. You guys are not doing these numbers. Millions of seniors struggle to afford housing, and it's about to get a lot worse. So, you know, NPR. Friends will let friends save in fiat, so make sure that you don't let your friends save in fiat. And if they do want to, as long as you lead the horse to the water, you can't make them drink. So, make sure that try to help people out. Yo, this is so funny. Draymond Green got ejected last night, and I see a little bit of the sports stuff. I don't really pay attention to too many sports things nowadays. I feel like it's dope. It's good entertainment, but I don't really care too much for sports. I don't want to be watching other people make millions of dollars on TV when I can be making millions of dollars and doing something a lot more productive. So Draymond got ejected last night for hitting somebody per usual. He always hitting somebody, and this is hilarious. They made a career highlight. It's so funny, man. The internet is undefeated per usual. I just find it so funny. Don't do nothing on it, and don't let somebody catch you doing something stupid or just something funny, and then you go viral because it's not gonna stop. It's so funny, the internet. Okay, what Meerkat to the Swan. Oh, here it is. From January 23rd. Let's jump into January 23rd, 2020, 2023. In my opinion, I think we're just getting started. 5 million plus Bitcoin buying volume and selling volume over the last 3 weeks. So many people saying it's a bull trap. Just like so many people said, it's going to be a 10K Bitcoin. We were at 15,000. We popped up to 22, and all can do be sold. And this is an epic tweet right here. Bears won't shut up. 25K this week. Well, I'm not sure if we hit 25K this week or that week, but I do know I was calling for that pump on January 13th. So, and then buy signal on the daily. So I went from the daily, then to the weekly, and then from there, guys, we're here in 2020, about to be 2024, and looks like we went all the way from 20, well, 15. So let's go down to where first. I'm sure I have other tweets from this time frame, but I was only able to find this one. So we're at 17,000, guys. We went from 17,000 to 45. Bow wow. Okay, so I called it. Man, told you guys way back in. This is crazy. This is actually real crazy. I gotta tweet this. This is actually real crazy. Yikes. Oh, listen. January 13th, and then January what? And the one before that. Hit that like, share, subscribe, because I be dropping that alpha. I be dropping that game. January 4th, guys. January 4th, I told you guys that we got the buy on the daily, and then after that, January 13th, buy on the weekly, and then again on January 23rd. The rest is history. I digress. Ain't nobody stop it. All right, cool. I think that's it for the tweets. If you want to help us, if you want us to help restore your credit, we're going to jump into that right now. Actually, after we're done reviewing all the tweets, you click that link here. If you guys need to get your credit fixed. I don't know why you guys think that you don't need your credit fixed, but you do. Yeah, so you guys need to fix your credit. We're going to jump into that in just a moment. Oh, look at this is crazy. So this is 2012. This tweet is from 2012, August 14th. If you have faith when you pray, you'll be given whatever you ask for. Matthew 21:22. So it seems like there's a pattern here, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I can see a definite pattern here of of I don't know what to call it, but there's a pattern here. You have not because you ask not. James 4:2. Hit that like, share, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching on X, please hit that like button, hit that share button or retweet button. All right, and I think that's it. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do right now is jump into the how to. All right, we're gonna jump to how to fix credit. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can pull over a credit report. Let's see if I can find a credit report for you guys. I should have one on my desktop. Bear with me one moment. Looking for a credit report for you guys. Just bear with me one second, and then we'll go over how to. So what you need to do is you need to learn how to evaluate your credit reports, right? So we're gonna go over how to do that. If I can find a report without having to go online. Okay, we're probably gonna have to go online because I cannot find one. So let me stop sharing my screen real quick so y'all see these people's personal information. Anyways, in the comments, make sure you leave where you're from and make sure you let me know how you're doing today. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're alive and blessed. Hope you've been stacking some Bitcoin. Hope you head over to. I'm not hoping. I know you will. I know you're having a great day. I'm gonna send you some good ass energy in case you're not having a good day, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep it moving, just like that. All right. So you will have a good day, even though you might not have one now. But you're alive. So any day that you're alive, it's a great day. So let me know how you're feeling down in the description below. And let's see if we can have. Yeah, all right, cool. We found one. This is going to be a crazy one because this client has a bankruptcy. So this is perfect. This is perfect because. Let me actually make sure I don't show that. Let me see if the bankruptcy has any personal information on there. No, it doesn't. All right, cool. You guys can see that. All right, cool. So now we are logged in, or we have a credit report. So let's start from the top. Start from the top. Start from the top. All right, excellent. You guys can see. Oh, oh, oh. Let me zoom in. So, all right, cool. Premium solutions. You guys know that's me. That's me. That's me. I think that's too far. All right, cool. All right, as you can see here, what low credit scores cost you. So you guys should already know. If you don't know, grab a pen and paper, take some notes because you guys need to figure out what's going on with your credit so you can make some money. And that we're going to go over how you can fix your credit and how you can get money to invest. So if this is something that you're interested in, either pause, go grab a piece of paper, or when you're watching this on the replay, make sure you have a piece of paper and pen handy, or you can save the video. New Toyota Camry, $23,000. Not sure how much Camrys cost, but this is just an example. So new Toyota Camry, Jane has a credit score of 730. Interest rate is about 2%. Her payment is $368. So I give this example all the time, but now we get to see it, right? And then we have John's credit score, which is $600. 600, sorry, just under 600, 599. His interest rate is 14.99%. These banks are going to take advantage of you. Hit that like, share, subscribe real quick for me, because people need to see this and people need to get this information, right? So if you guys can do that for me, it'd be much appreciated. So a lot of people have bad credit scores and ignore them, right? And that's going to cost you in the long run, right? Because as you can see here, their payment, 514. We can actually go to Google and see how much the average car payment is in America, which I went over this example, but I wanted to, let's look it up, right? Average car payment. USA. We can click 2023. All right. Look at that. The average monthly car payment for new car is $730. The average monthly car payment for used cars is $528. 40% of vehicles financed in the second quarter of 2023 were new vehicles. So $730, right? 730. All right, cool. So 730. We're seeing here that we're seeing here that you're going to pay a lot more for bad credit versus you having good credit. Total interest paid 1,302. Total interest paid with bad credit 10,921. Total payments 24,000. Total payments with bad credit 33,000. Paying 9,000 more for the same exact car. This is why I tell you guys, you need to fix your credit because you're going to be paying $10,000 more than you have to for vehicles. You're going to pay more than you have to for a car, for a mortgage. You're going to pay more than you have to for credit cards and any loans and anything else that you're going to finance because you have bad credit. The banks are going to take advantage of you because you're lazy and you don't want to fix your credit. Well, that's fine. You want to be lazy. Being lazy is expensive. You're going to pay $10,000 more because you're being lazy. You don't want to fix your credit. You're going to pay way more on your credit cards because you're lazy. You don't want to fix your credit. You're going to pay way more on your mortgage because you're lazy and you don't want to fix your credit. And if you get any loans, same thing applies. So here we are with the house. The rates are much different now. So this is just an example. I think all rates are around this rate. All the rates doubled. This is all from previous years, right? But that just shows you the power of interest rates, right? So it would probably be much higher. It would probably be around 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. You guys let me know if you're a real estate agent or if you guys are mortgage brokers. You guys let me know the average rates that you're seeing right now. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7. If you have bad credit, 8, 9, 10. Right? Good credit is probably going to be, 4, 5, 6. Just depends. So, as I mentioned, mortgages, 30-year mortgages already are scams, right? Because you're going to pay for the house almost 3 times unless you add an additional monthly payment that goes straight to the principal. And, most people don't do that. And so they end up paying the house off. They end up paying, majority interest. And then, most people are going to refinance their home right after probably like 15 years, which is not the wisest thing you can do because you're going to start the loan all over, even though your payments are going to be lower. you're going to start this loan all over again, right? The only time I would recommend doing a refinance is if you have a rental property, because if you have a rental property, then you're not paying for it, right? The tenants are. So, but if you're paying mortgage and you're going to refinance after 50 years, that's not the wisest thing to do. The wisest thing to do is to um, do a home equity line of credit, and then you can borrow. Let's say you just need 50 grand or 10 grand or whatever you need. You can just borrow against the equity in your house, and that way you can continue to pay down your mortgage, right? And you don't have to start the loan all over again and pay straight interest and have everything start all over again. That's one of the dumbest things you can do. But most people are not financially literate, which is why I teach financial literacy, so you don't end up in this situation, or at least I can share the information with you. You can probably share it to somebody else, and that way they don't have to make that same mistake and starting over. Because again, you paid for the house almost 3 times. Okay. A lowest score can call you $201,000 more. Cleaning up your credit will lower your bills, help you save hundreds of thousands of dollars on your house. That is absolutely right. And again, another way for you to pay down your house much faster, again, is just to make an additional payment to the balance in the mortgage only. Okay. So now we're going to jump into how credit bureaus determine your credit score. Okay. So I've gone over this. I have a video, a whiteboard video on my YouTube page. I'm just going to go over this again real quick. 35% payment history, 50% credit history, length of credit, 30% amount owed, 10% mixed credit, 10% new credit. Okay. Credit mix is just different loans and let's say your loan, credit card, car payment, house payment. That'll be your mixed use of credit. New credit is going to be your inquiries. That's 10%. 15% is the length of credit, how long you've had good credit or have had credit in general. 35% is your payment history. That means if you miss one payment, it is going to hurt you the most. And 30% is going to be how much you owe. Credit card utilization is 30% of your score. That's exactly what makes up your credit score. And why paying your payments are on time is because it's the most, right? Having long standing with credit is great because it's going to be 15%. Having a low credit card utilization is 15% or 30%. 10% is having a mixed use of credit. 10% is going to be your increase in your credit. Okay. All right. So this person has negative items, lots of negative items, high usage. All right. So you need to evaluate, you need to go on your credit report, right? And how you can do that, there is a link down in the description, or you can sign up for credit repair services, right? That we offer. But there's a link that I'm going to leave in the description moving forward. It's going to be to Credit Hero, and you're going to be able to do a credit analysis or just a synopsis of the credit. And then if you want us to do credit analysis to get everything broken down like this, then you're going to have to, click the link in the bio. It's free. It's $1 for us to do this because you have to order your credit reports. It costs $1. So if you guys are interested in getting your overall snapshot of your credit and what you need to do to level up, then please click that link in the bio when this video is done, and we can help you. All right. So about 20 across the board almost. So 20, 40, 60 minus 2, 58. And one public record, and they only have 2 injuries. All right. So once you have this many items, there's no point of you applying for anything because you're going to get denied. All right. So all these things were written off on their bankruptcy, but they have a lot. So you need to identify what is on your report. You need to identify what is going on. You need to identify why you have these items, and you need to get these things removed. So that's what we're working on, is getting these items removed for this client. And that way they could, I think they're trying to get a house as well, so we're going to help them get their house, okay? So this client, we're going to be helping them out, and this is how you read your credit report. You need to know where you're standing. Now, even though this is a, what is it called? Vantage score, even though, because there's 2 different scores, guys, there's your FICO score and there's your Vantage score, right? So even though this is your Vantage score, it doesn't matter if you have bad credit, right? Because it's all an algorithm, and we're going to show you how to structure your credit properly so you can get automatically in the 700 club, 800 club, right? But you need to, even though it is the Vantage score, it doesn't matter at this point, because you need to remove remove the negative items and build your credit. And Vantage Score is not too far off from your FICO. They're going to follow each other, but obviously FICO will probably be a lot lower than your Vantage Score, depending on how strong your credit profile is. So we're going to jump into that now, how to get a strong credit profile. All right. Cool. All right. And before we do, 7 inquiries across the board. These fall off in 2 years, right? So 2 years, unless you have us remove them because you can only remove accounts, right, inquiries from accounts that are not open, guys. All right. So we are the experts in disputing the errors on your credit report. So what we're going to do, we're going to look for errors. We're going to make sure it's reporting 100% accurate, and if it's not, it must be removed according to the FCRA. So what we do is perfectly legal, and we can't promise to remove all the items on your report, but we do know we can use the law in our favor, and we do have a great track record. All right. Plan of action, get about 80% off. And something we shoot for all of it, and we want to get you at least 80% off, right? Can't promise all 100% unless you want to stay in the program longer. But we have removed all negative items for our clients. We just can't say that just to be compliant, if that makes any sense, right? Provide documentation. If you join the program, you just upload your ID, and we handle everything for you. Or you guys can go through the process, right, and do the disputing on your own. Quick tips here real quick, how you can speed up the process. Stop applying. If you have bad credit, you're keeping denying, stop applying because you're not going to get anything. It's also hurting your score because each inquiry can be anywhere between 2 to 5 points. And if you have 10 inquiries at 2 to 5 points, you do the math. Don't close any accounts. If you close an account, then it's going to lower your age. Pay your credit cards down below 10% if you're able to. There's a trick about your statement date and due date that I went over previously in previous videos. Statement date is the date that it reports to the credit bureaus. Your due date is just your minimum payment due. You want to make sure that you find out your statement date and your due date. That way you can pay it down to 10%. And if you need to use the money, then you can use it after the statement date. And that way you can just continue to have it report as a lower credit card utilization, which will keep your scores high. All right? Pay your bills on time, as I mentioned earlier. One missed payment can lower your score. Keep your credit monitoring. So if you join the program, you're going to need to keep Credit Hero. Credit Hero is how we're able to check and see what's been deleted. And most importantly, we send a lot of letters. So if you guys get any, they're going to stall, they're going to talk, they're going to do a bunch of stuff that they probably shouldn't be doing and are most likely illegal. And that's why we can, take them to court and sue them on your behalf. We can get these things removed because they're reporting inaccurately. And it does take time. So depending on how many items you have, it's going to take some time, guys. So that's pretty much what you'll get when you join the program. You'll get the credit analysis that we just broke down exactly how your credit is laid out. But if you guys want to do so, then you guys need to identify the negative items on there, right? And you need to figure out exactly what's going on, and then you can dispute. You need to find out if you have you need to have some positive accounts, right? You need 6 to 10 positive accounts on the low end, and you need to have some age, right? And you need to have some mixed use of credit, not a ton of inquiries, right? And on-time payments, guys. So it's pretty simple. When you think about it, it's just we don't know these things, and you don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to teach you a little bit about that. Now, what's the importance of not only saving money? So not only are you going to save money, right? There's more, right? But wait, there's more. Yeah, there's more, guys. What you can do is you guys can invest in yourself, right? So once you invest in yourself and you get your credit to where it needs to be, then what you can do is you can go for business funding, right? And your business does not need to be, so let's jump into business funding real quick. A lot of people always DM me and say, hey, I want a loan. I need a loan for my business. So the banks, again, unless you've been in business for 2 years and have proof of income, the banks are not going to give you a loan. They know most businesses fail within the first 2 to 3 years of being in business. So why would they give you a loan? but they will give you a business credit card that you are gonna have to personally guarantor, right? So what you can do is once you fix your credit, this is how you invest, right? So how you make money and how you fix your credit, how you invest, right? Step one, fix your credit. Step two, get business credit. So why you want to get business credit is because you're not going to be able to save $100,000 in a reasonable amount of time to invest in whatever it is that you want to invest in. Start your business, to invest in real estate, to buy some Bitcoin, to do a fix and flip, to start a lawn care business, to do your photography business, to launch your clothing brand, to do whatever it is, to launch your restaurant, to do whatever it is that you need to do, right? You're not going to be able to save up enough capital in a reasonable amount of time to be able to do that. At least most people aren't, right? And even if you do have your money saved, right, you don't want to use your money to make money. You always want to use the bank's money to make money, right? So you can get up to $100,000 in business credit. Your business can be 1 day old as long as you have great personal credit. Then you can get business credit. So you can secure capital for your business, right? And take your business to the next level, start that business, scale your business, or whatever it is that you're looking to do, right? Perfect. So if you have a business that's less than 2 years old, you're not going to get a loan. Everybody asks me this. The banks are not going to give you a loan unless you have 2 years in business and bank statements and proof of income, and then they will give you a loan. But they will give you a business credit card, and business credit cards are revolving lines of credit, which is, in my opinion, better than a loan because once you pay back the loan, you're done. A revolving line of credit is once you use it, you pay it back, you can use it again, pay it back, you can use it again. It's revolving. So a lot of people don't understand that about credit. So I'm here to educate you guys that you guys can do this, and this is what the wealthy and rich people do, and this is what you should do, and what you can do if you just put your mind to it, right? And you say and you focus, right? So here we are. You can get up to $100,000 in funding. You can get business credit cards, and you can also get a business line of credit. But depending on the bank, right? It depends on how long you've been in business, and there are certain thresholds that you have to ask for under, so you don't get so you don't have to provide documentation for this capital, right? So if you are able to fix your credit and get money to change your life to invest, because the only way you're going to get ahead in life is if you invest. Chris Johnson just tweeted something about that. Let me see if I can find it. Hit that like, share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and hit that like if you're watching on X. Let me go to Chris Johnson page real quick. Real squad. He has a video as well about this. Where's that? I don't know where it is. Basically, guys, I'll find the video. I've already shared the video on Instagram. So, one video, but I was going to show you guys a tweet. Well, basically, you just need to make sure you're investing because if you don't, um, your money's going to lose its value and you're not going to be able to keep up with inflation. I'm sure you probably passed it because there it is. Assets inflate the same way the cost of living inflates. The rich get richer because they own growing assets. What did I just say earlier? The poor get poorer because the only thing that goes up for them is the cost of living. So if you're not buying anything that's going to grow and you're only spending more on living and everything else, then you're going to continue to go down because all you're doing is spending more. Your money buys less, so you're working harder and you're losing all your money and you're losing your life. Plus the bar of entry for buying these assets keep getting higher and higher. So how are you going to buy these assets if you're working a job? You're paying $700 for a car payment. You're paying insurance. You're paying rent. You're paying everything. How else are you going to? So you're just getting by, right? You don't have too much money, right, on your plate to You don't have too much money to invest, right? You probably have some money left over. Not saying that you don't, but you know, if you could have more money, then you know you should probably do that. Here's the video here. I'll go ahead and just tweet this. I'll click this button here. No, that's not how you show this. Copyright. Cool. All right, if you guys are watching a replay and this is bringing you some value, just leave a like, share, comment where you're from. If you could, I would appreciate it. The algorithm will help me get in front of more people and, you know, get this information out so people can change their life, right? Because you can actually change your life by doing this because you're going to be able to access money that you can never access on your own unless you have this information. And what you don't know is what you don't know. So I'm telling you what you don't know so you can make a decision to fix your credit and get back to where you need to be and get back on track and to, you know, level up in life and enjoy your life and be and thrive, right? Not just survive, but to thrive. All right. All right. So once you get $100,000, I mean, you could. It doesn't take a lot of money to start a business. I would invest a lot, some of that into education, of course. You know, get some cash flowing assets, get some, get something that's going to make you better in life. Learn. There's so many opportunities out here. There's flipping pallets. There's flipping cars. There's flipping houses, right? There's a bunch of things that you can flip. Buy one thing for a low price, sell it at a high price, you know, to make money, right? And if you don't have $20,000 to put down on $100,000 house, then you know how are you going to do that? You're not going to be able to do that. So in order for you to do that, you have to follow these steps, and you need to get out of your own way, and you need to do things new. You need to plant those seeds so you can reap a harvest when it's time, when it's time, right? So you need to have an LLC. It can be 1 day old. You need to be structured correctly. You need to have a 700 credit score. Some people are already in this position, right? And they still don't know about this. And you know, you'll be surprised at how many people don't know about this, right? Most people don't know about it, or most people are scared, right? And if you're scared, then this isn't for you because scared money don't make no money. And you know, then not everybody's going to be able to boss up and level up, and not everybody can handle that, right? You see, $100,000 is not a lot of money, guys, in the grand scheme of things, especially if you're living in America. $100,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, if you're over the age of 30, you probably made over $100,000 working, right? But what do you have to show for that? But you've made that over the course of years, right? Over the course of years. So if you're making that over the course of years, you can do this in the court. You can make an extra. You can get capital, $100,000 plus, right? And take that capital and go buy a property or go fix up a property or go launch your business or scale your current business. And now you have access, right? You have capital to make things happen. It takes money to make money. So you know, with that being said, this is something that we all need to do and that we all should be doing. And I wanted to make sure I get on here and explain to you guys how you can make money because these things you can do e-commerce. If you don't have any money to buy your supplies, right? Then you know now you have money, right? There's a ton of things that you can do to make money. So with that being said, I help my clients do this, right? So if you guys want to get business credit, just go to this website here, link is in the description on the YouTube page, and you know, fill out your information, and my team will get to you and we'll help you go through business funding. If you're not in position to get business funding, we can take you through to put you in position to get business funding. All right. So with that being said, that's how you can fix your credit by taking advantage of the opportunity. How you can fix your credit? I'm going to give you guys my free do-it-yourself credit repair ebook. Usually sells for $99, but I'm giving it to you for free for Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. You're going to have some letters in there. You're going to have my do-it-yourself ebook and how to build your credit and exactly what you need to do to boost your credit. So if you guys want to do it on your own, feel free. Merry Christmas. Here's your free credit repair do-it-yourself ebook. That link is also down in the description. So make sure you get that. Just fill out your information and you get it. All right. If you don't want to do it on your own and you want to hire us, then we can help you out. and we don't mind. We are great at removing negative items for you guys, for our clients. So if you need help with that, creditforfreedom.com, or click this link down below and you can get signed up right away. Okay. Creditrepairme.card with two R's.co, or creditforfreedom.com. You know, join one of the best programs out. Jessica got her, she qualified for her house. She came to me in the beginning of the year, helped her out. Moses helped him out with his credit. Matt helping him out with his credit. Alexander helped him out with his credit. Daniel, Crystal, Carl, Skylar, Christina, Teller, Beverly, Jess, and there's more, but I didn't put them all up here. All right, so if you guys need help with that, fill out your information. We can help you out. Make sure you head over to bitcoin-fiatdad.com. Pre-order my new book, Paying Dirty Fiat or in Bitcoin. If you pay in Bitcoin, send me a DM with your transaction, and I'll put you on the waiting list. All right, and then you can order our Big B Bitcoin hoodies. It's embroidery, pretty dope. And make sure you head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get your $10 free Bitcoin wire up to $10 million and start your DCA or buy whenever you please. All right. Best way to accumulate: automatic buys, recurring purchases, and you can do the auto withdrawal to your wallet automatically, or they can help you self-custody. Most sites do. All right. Shout out to Swan. All right, let's see if there's anything else. So you guys got the do-it-yourself ebook. You guys got mine. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at ChrisLight47. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch this video here. Good. I probably should have put a caption on. There we go. Looking at the 1 hour, let's jump to the 30-minute. Looks like we got a little red dot, sellage going off here, a little bit of sellage. Price of the day, 42.9. 13, putting an alert there. Once we break that, we're going to go much higher. Still waiting for this target to hit 43, 160 or 43,000 in general. So we're $100 away from hitting the target. I would probably just take profits at this point because wait. What are we looking at here? Money flow is so thick, so I would hold until we hit this target. This is risking 200 to make $1,000. 10, 5, 1, 5 risk to reward ratio. All right, get money by income. All right, cool. Shout out to all 10,000 followers on Twitter, aka X. Shout out to my followers on Instagram. I don't be showing Instagram no love. That's why I gotta follow me on X, right? But I'll post here and there. But with that being said, this is Bitcoin Chris checking out. So that's how you fix your credit, and that's how you invest. And we went over that Bitcoin price. So shout out to Bitcoin. All right. So with that being said, good. This is Bitcoin Chris checking out. Hope you guys have a great day, great evening, great afternoon. Whenever you're tuned in, leave a message and comment down below where you're from. I want to say what's up. Bitcoin tatted. I got no fear. I'm beginning a new. This is my girl's uh, lighting back here. We're gonna swap that out for a Bitcoin light. So we're gonna get the big. We're gonna get a Bitcoin right now. Here, I'm gonna look it up actually. I want to do that with you. Let's do that with you before I log in. I think they got it on Amazon. Let's look for the Bitcoin light. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. We just. Uh oh. Uh oh. We just pant. Oh, look at that. Go down to the 10 minutes. It's not showing me enough. There it is. There it is. Then I say I will leave the trade open. Because I think we'll hit it. Money flows thick. So my alert just went on. Boom. Look at that. I'm gonna keep a close eye on that real quick. What are these lights for? LED lights? Like that. It looks whack. Let's go. $80. I can buy some more Bitcoin with $80. That's crazy. I only like they have it. It's crazy. You gotta do better. 43,000. Got it. Look at that. Your boy nice with it. 43,000 hit. Oh yeah. Your boy nice with it. Yeah. Man, your boy nice with it. Green dot. 10 minutes. Let's go. 43 149. 43 183. What was that fib at? I clicked on that fib, but let's pull it back up. Put that fib back up. Pull that fib back. Man, your boy nice with it, man. Too nice. Look at that. Look at that. Beginning of the stream, I told you guys, looking for that target, right? Target hit. Your boy nice with it, man. That's all I gotta say. I better stop sleeping on. Stop sleeping on Bitcoin, Chris. Y'all sleep on me. I hope. Let me get you another pillow. Keep sleeping. Keep sleeping. All right. Shout out to everybody on X. Hit that like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Come on, this thing better be big though. This can't be no baby ass light. This thing is baby. Yeah, I'm getting them alerts. They're going over 42,000. What nice. This looks whack. I need a better light than this, guys. Can y'all help recommend where I can find? Maybe I can sell that. Can I make it? How do you make a custom LED? Oh, see, here we go. Custom. Yeah, you go. You go to Google. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna look. Y'all don't gotta search this with me. I'm gonna let y'all go. The cooker's checking out. I'm gonna make a custom. I'm gonna get a custom one. I just wanted you guys to be with me, but it's okay. You guys don't have to be with me. I'm gonna log off now. Hope you guys have a good day. Bitcoin for checking out. Much love. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stack your Bitcoin and chill. Don't trade. If you're gonna trade, don't over leverage. If you're gonna over leverage, you don't get mad when you get clapped up. All right. And don't short Bitcoin because you know We didn't check coin glass. All right, I'll check this real quick and then we're done. We have to check coin glass because we got to see how many people just got clapped up. Because you know they're getting clapped right now. You know the Bears getting slapped up right now. Okay, where is? 5 million in the last hour. 21 million in the last 4 hours. 33 million in the last 12 hours. 45 million in the last 24 hours. Link got liquidated. The largest trade was on BitMEX, and 65,000 traders liquidated, totaling at 170 million. All right, so that was it. We wanted to go over that real quick. So that's why you don't show Bitcoin. Be careful. As long as it just liquidated the other day, and it's gonna be both ways, right? It's gonna be bears liquidated, and then the bulls liquidated. Right, so just be careful. Don't over leverage. If you're gonna trade, be careful. Stack your Bitcoin and chill. Much easier, much better that way. And with that being said, this is Bitcoin Chris checking out. I hope you guys have a great day. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. If you need your credit fix, you do. If you or anyone you know needs a credit fix, send them my way. We have a referral program where you can get paid for referring people. So if you want to get paid, just